Well, today on the show, we're here with Dr. Spencer, Spencer
Hi,
Chiropractic.
Jim.
How are you? How have you been?
Wonderful.
Good, good. You know, you have people coming here, all the time with so many different issues that they deal with, neuropathy, back pain, whatever. I came and saw you with neck pain whenever I had a car accident. But dealing with someone that's got pain from head to toe, that's kind of a deal.
That is a deal, and I see that a lot in practice. And I tell you, why I do what I do, Jim, every day?
Because you love it.
I love it.
You love the relief that you give to people.
I do, and for the hugs and the tears that I get from people.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes my day when I can help someone live a more pain-free life without drugs, without surgery, without having to resort to a lifestyle change. Mm-hmm. All natural with, chiropractic and the therapies we use. And knowing that person's life has changed because they come in here and get the relief that they're looking for. In chiropractic, we look at the nervous system, right?
Right.
Yeah, and nerves go everywhere in your body, head to toe. They're there from head to toe. And, sometimes people come in here and they just have an X marked over their whole entire body because the whole thing is hurting. And there's so many things that can cause that type of pain. A lot of times by the time people get here, they've had multiple accidents and traumas, not to mention the emotional traumas and stress of day-to-day life that people go through because of stressors in their life. And stress can really affect your nerve system and also improperly carrying things and, like moms load up, they have their purse, they have their kid, and so we get the young ladies coming in with the mommy pain,
mm-hmm.
and then
or even caregivers.
Yeah, the caregivers.
That's another big thing, having to deal with a family member, somebody on a daily basis.
So and everybody has something, and these things can build up and become too much and become unbearable for people. And
mm-hmm.
I've had lots of patients that have contemplated suicide prior to coming in here, and they're getting help for that, but they also want help with their pain too, right?
Right.
And so that's where I like to shine. I like to find the problem and give somebody a solution.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to talk to a young lady right now. Let me tell you, you need to grab some tissue, because it was an emotional time to talk to Chelsea and find out the pain that she was dealing with on a daily basis and how Dr. Spencer gave her some relief. Dr. Spencer is such a wonderful person. Chelsea, what brought you in here to see her?
I came to see Dr. Spencer because I've been in excruciating pain. I've dealt with a lot of pain over the past year, mm-hmm. and it's brought me to a point to where I didn't even want to live anymore. And taking medicines, prescription medicines, was out of the question for me. I can't tolerate them. Mm-hmm. I was taking up to 4 BC powders every single morning just to get going. And I would take...
Those things are nasty enough.
They tore my stomach up.
Oh, wow.
I would take up to 12 to 15 a day just to feel somewhat normal. I could not bend, I could not stand, I could not walk, I could not sit, I could not turn my head. My mom was in my home battling cancer, and she was immobile. So mm-hmm. I had to, every movement she made, I had to make for her. And I destroyed my body doing that. My back, I couldn't tolerate the pain. My neck, my neck and my shoulders felt like somebody had a hot knife just stabbing in it constantly with needles in it, and it was just always hurting. And my left arm, I ripped the muscle in it. I could not lift my arm over my head. I could not pick up my coffee cup. And I'm sitting here watching my children do without their mother. And that's when I decided I got to do something different than this. Yeah, I could have gotten pain pills. That would have been one thing, but I needed to be healed. And I knew something inside of my body needed to be healed. So I went online and I started looking at reviews for Dr. Spencer. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And
they were all wonderful reviews, all so kind. They were all just positive reviews. So I looked into her care, and as soon as I walked in the office, like, everybody was so kind, so caring. And then when I met Dr. Spencer, I thought it was going to be, let's just go and pop your back and get out of my office sort of thing, like a doctor would. And she wanted to do a treatment plan with me. And she did x-rays and everything, and she showed me the extent of all of the damage in my body. And so we agreed on a treatment plan, and within a matter of 2 visits, I could tell the difference in my body. I had more mobility. I was able to take my daughter to the park and go and play, which sounds so menial, but when you're there for 30 minutes and you feel excruciating pain for the next 3 days, it's a big deal. And we were able to stay at the park, you know, for hours upon hours. You know, she got to play with all of her friends. She didn't, you know, my kids are now able to say, Mom, let's go and do. And instead of saying, no, Mommy's in pain, I can't, I say, okay, well, let's go figure this out. In the beginning, before I came to see Dr. Spencer, I was pretty much almost immobile. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was in pain, waking up with headaches constantly, and not just a regular headache, like the kind that would make your head feel like it's about to pop, you know. And, you know, when I would be on the floor, I would have to literally like lift from my ankles, walk my hands up my legs, up my thighs, and push up from there to stand up. And then it would take me like 10 or 15 seconds to even start walking, and I would walk like Frankenstein. Now, after, I haven't even finished Dr. Spencer's treatment, so her hands have magic in them, I have to say. I feel like Dr. Spencer has given me my life back, and that may sound so cliche, but Dr. Spencer has given me my life back. I am able to function more normally. I am able to be a mother to my children. I am able to enjoy activities. I'm able to hear my children's voices and have conversations with them without the pain being so bad that I'm just like, God, please just stop talking. It hurts so bad. So
You're fine.
now, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, you're fine.
Now, all I can say is if anyone is in pain, if anyone needs help, and they're at their end like I am, see Dr. Spencer, give her a chance. She will make a difference. She will give you that quality of life you thought you would never have again. When you're literally thinking death is a better option, as a mother of 4 children, you need a miracle. And Dr. Spencer was my miracle.
God bless you. What a great story. If you're dealing with pain of any kind, what you need to do is call the number on your screen, give Dr. Spencer a call, call him here at the office, set up an appointment, and get yourself pain-free.